Hello guys, welcome to Java Developers YouTube channel. In previous class, we discussed introduction to the CSS and what is the roadmap for the CSS. Today we are going to discuss about types of CSS. I mean, how to apply the CSS. What are the different kinds of ways to apply the CSS? Which is the most preferred way? Okay, just open VS Code, and basically as a CSS will consisting three types: inline, internal and external CSS. I have created the folder like CSS. There I have taken one HTML file and one CSS file. In HTML file we need to write the boiler code and just take heading tag, and let's say that this is heading tag. Okay, this is heading tag. After that, take the p tag and let's say that this is para tag. After that, take the anchor tag and set the hyperlink to http://www.google.com and let's make it as Google. Okay, yeah. And if I open with the live server, it will be open, right? Yeah. Okay. And I want to make sure that this, when I click on this link, it has to open in the new tab, right? That can be done by using the attribute of target equals to blank, and if I click on it, it will navigate to the another tab, right? Without using that, it will be navigated in the current tab. Yeah. After that, I want to apply inline css to this, and I want to apply internal css to this, and I want to apply external css to this. How we are going to apply that? Yeah, we are going to apply by using the inline css that can be applied in h1 opening tag only by using the style tag, whereas color is equals to red, and we can apply the internal css after the head tag, write the style tag, then target the particular thing. I mean, we are targeting the p tag here, right? Just write the p and just mention its color. Okay, just mention its color, and if you want to like green. Okay, and after that I want to apply, yeah, I have applied the inline css. It's opening of its tag like h1. I want to apply internal css. I was applied internal css after the header tag with the style tag. I have targeted the particular paragraph tag with the color green. I mean we can apply different properties, but it's a way. Okay, and we can apply the external css. That means another file which I have created is idx.css, which is index.css. Okay, let's make it to the this site. Yeah, and what I have to do right now, we need to apply external css. Okay, we need to apply external css. How will be applied? How I going to target that? Let's target the anchor tag, and like text decoration should be none. Okay, I mean here one line will be there, right? I want to remove that line, so make sure that it has to be happened. Okay, if you go for the view, this is changed. That means if I go for inspect here, what you're going to see in the console, nothing, right? And just if I go for this, you can see like for the p, this is a para tag, right? For the p, we had been applied color green. For this, um oh, this is scraped. Yeah, you can see that here. 1 minute. Yeah, yeah, you can see like here for the inline css we had applied color red. For internal css we applied the color like blue, right? We had applied the color blue here. Okay, and sorry, green, and let's open this. Okay, I want to make sure that it has to be happened. Okay, or else you can give like background color for the red. You can take yellow. Okay, let's see that it has been applied. Yes, it's applied, and you can see that it's applied color green. and let's refresh. Oh, it was not updating. Okay, no issue with that. But if you go for internal CSS background color, what is the best way for the color? What should be the green for that? You can use like violet. Let's, I don't know, but I was using it. Okay, it was applied. But if I applied for this, which is a background color, as I was applying yellow or else yellow green, I was not getting it. It was not applying, since it's a one file which is a HTML file and it's a CSS file. If I want to develop the connection between the HTML and CSS, and we are going to make sure that our connection has been successfully connected, for that sake we are using src, and you will be using like, not the src, you will be using link, and also you can use like css. Okay, that means here we will be having the one link tag. Okay, first we will be having the one link tag. Okay, let's write it manually. It's a link tag. Okay, it's a link tag, and after that you will be having the rel, which represent the relation, like style sheet. Okay, and after that, okay, let's close it. That's the reason we are not getting it. Link css, like you will be having the style sheet, and what is another attribute, you will be having the h reference, that is hyperlink. So for that sake, what we need to add here, we need to add dot slash, so you are able to see the file like css. So if I applied here, if I go for that, you are able to see that the changes has been taken place, because I was connected the css with our html by using the link tag. As a link tag will be consisting of two attribute like rel, it's a relation, and its reference is a link, right, hyperlink, that will be targeting our file, and what you are writing the code here, that will be implemented here. Okay, that means if you're writing the code by using inline css or internal css, that will occupy the html page more while compared to the external css. But I prefer, most preferred way is that we can use the external css, because of it we can clearly that our html code is written very neat within the HTML file. And if you want to go for the CSS file, or if you want to, if you're, I mean, if you're writing the large code, in that case, better look for finding of errors or anything that can be done by using external CSS, which is very helpful for finding without any mistaking of both combining of HTML and CSS. Okay, let's prefer the CSS, which is external, is a better way. Okay, I have to try one more thing. Okay, let's see that too. Let's take here, apply the h1, and again I want to target h1, which is background color. Here by default background color is yellow, but I want to use violet. Okay, in the same way I was targeting h1, and that should be consisting of, okay, which is a background color, and that should be like pink, or you can have number of colors, blue. Okay, if I go for page, what is our output we are going to get, even though I was targeting it? That means the prioritization, I mean the priority levels for the inline CSS is more while comparing to internal or external CSS. Okay, if I remove this, in a case now the uh, first one which we are applying inline CSS will be taking the internal CSS as the most preferred way while comparing to this internal, and external inline is a more preferred while comparing to that. Okay, if I remove this code, okay, let's reboot, and what is the changes you are going to see? What is that? It was taking the reference of the violet. That means the priority level between the internal and external will be like, more preference will be given to the internal CSS. Okay, And if I remove that, okay, this is a comment for the CSS. Okay, if I remove that, the preference will go for the external. Okay, I think you had been understand what I want to tell you, right? The preference way for the internal is higher while comparing to the, sorry, the preferred way for the inline is higher while comparing to the internal CSS and external CSS. uh, Internal CSS have the high priority, and it's medium priority, and whereas external CSS will have the low priority. Okay, but better way to prefer that is external CSS without any conflicts while writing the code of large codes. We are going to use that. External CSS is the most preferred way. If you have any doubt, just comment me below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.